Here's the actual reason why you should never talk about your goals. Doing this is the reason why most people never achieve them. When you tell people about your goals, a weird thing happens in your brain. You get a burst of dopamine, which is essentially the reward hormone. But the problem is that the burst of dopamine you get from talking about your goals is almost as strong as actually achieving your goals. And so you're left with little motivation to achieve your goals. So keep it to yourself and let the results speak for themselves. Full of more.
If you worry about what people think of you, remember this. Some people will love you, some people will hate you, but at least they know who you are. It's better to be out there and to be yourself than to be a fly on the wall that no one's even noticed.
John, I got a question.
What's up?
What do you do when people keep closing doors on you?
Well, this one's open right here. You know what? When they slam doors on you, you don't have no choice but to go through the window. So, we come straight through. Listen, doors are only closed for losers. The ones that want to win are going to come through the window and find a way to get through anyway. I'm coming through. Don't matter which way it is. Taking the window.
Friendship isn't about who you've known the longest. It's about who walked into your life and said, I'm here for you. And I proved it. Let that sink in.
Never allow people to make you feel guilty for removing yourself to work on yourself. The greatest gift that you can give yourself is personal development in the form of self-love, self-care, self-awareness, and self-motivation. That's how you reach your full potential.
This will change your life. Repeat this to yourself every day in the mirror. I'd rather feel uncomfortable pushing for more than to feel comfortable settling for less. Follow to break through.
Here's a piece of advice. Never shed a tear for someone who doesn't know the value of your tears. Save those tears for someone who deserves them.
You gotta have a plan. Plan B sucks.
Do you believe that trying harder is what you've got to do to get what you really want? What if trying harder was the very thing that was holding you back? Look at this bee. It's doing everything in its power to go through the glass in the window pane. It staked its whole life on trying harder to go through the glass. Yet there's nothing this bee can do to go through the glass. Below, there's an opening. A slight change in the approach by going back a little down and through the opening, the bee gets the freedom it's seeking. Trying harder is not the solution for getting what you want. You've got to try a different approach. Change the way you think.
The easiest way to gain confidence is to build a skill and multiple skills. So I went on, every year I create a list. I call it my fear list. The things that I'm the most afraid of in my life, my fear list. And in order to become fearless in my life, I must overcome my fear list. Because when I was growing up, I used to feel so embarrassed and feel like my life is over based on this feeling of people laughing at me around me. And I realized I was a victim to the feeling of embarrassment and judgment. And if I can take my power back through putting myself in these situations and realizing, okay, this is just me developing a skill to become a better public speaker, salsa dancer, whatever the thing was, then I'm gonna have a lot more confidence as opposed to be embarrassed all the time.